Hi, I'm Kiara, and I have a story for you tonight. But let me put it into perspective. Have you heard of some of the scams that are out there? I have one for you, and I knew about this scam before, and I still fell for it.
You did?
So I did. Do you believe it?
No.
After warning my own kids, don't fall for it, okay? Grocery shopping. I was in the Walmart parking lot, put my groceries away. It was actually sitting in my car about to shut the door, and somebody goes, excuse me. And like a, you know what? I turned around and said, yes. And he goes, there's something on your tire. Easiest, oldest scam in the book. So I got out briefly, no more than 30 seconds. And he goes, look, there's something on your, it was underneath the flap of my tire. And I'm just like, oh, whatever, right? And he goes, do you want me to take it out? Yeah, take it out. No sooner did I sit back in my car and I saw somebody walk on the side of my vehicle. And I knew right away, my wallet was already gone. It was on the front seat of my my car. The doors were closed, but that's all it took, a split second to get it.
So how did they get it?
I didn't even hear the car door open.
Yeah, the doors were unlocked, Gita. And so it's two people working together.
Wow. Oh, but you don't.
And it wasn't on the driver's side because I was right there.
Wow.
I know. It's the worst unnerving thing to deal with because you just feel violated.
I'm sorry,
but
Kiara,
it's simple. And I've heard so many stories. People have been messaging me because I did post it on the moms group. People have been sending me stories of happening in Delta, Langley, Surrey, White Rock. So it's around Burnaby. So just beware. They're back.
So what's interesting is my husband and I actually talked about this, and I said to him, if this happened to me, like now I'm really on the alert. I'm keeping my purse close and I'm locking my doors and unlocking and all of this. Actually, I was so careful that I went to put gas in my car and my doors were locked and I couldn't get the flap opened. So I called my husband, I said, the flap to put the gas isn't working. I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to yank it open. I'm going to break it. I need a screwdriver, and then I went home. He said, just come home. I went home and he says, Kathy, when your doors are locked, it locks the thing. Well, I didn't know that because I was being extra careful because, I'm on high alert. But I said to Dave, like, what should I do? Like, if they say, oh, hey, something's on your tire, should I say, yeah, never mind, get in my car, lock it and drive away? Because I feel that we heard this last week. There's these three words, flight, fight, or freeze.
Yeah.
Right. Either you're going to run away, you're going to stay and fight, or you freeze. And I'm a freezer. And that's what panicked me, in that sense. So I'm sorry it happened to you, but it's like, okay, for the rest of us, if it happens to us, what are we going to do? Because I want to be aware.
Yeah. Well, I think just my guard was down though, too, because you just don't think it's going to happen to you. Like there's lots of people everywhere and it still happens.
No, you're right, because we live in a bubble. Unfortunately or unfortunately, Canada, we live in a bubble. When we travel, right, we're so always watching our bag or our phone. We always careful watching. Well, at least I do. I mean, thank God nothing ever happened to me, but you're always cautious because you're in a foreign country, right? Yeah. Here we feel, it's all blah, 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 it's all good. So we're not very street savvy.
No.
And that's wrong. That's very wrong of us because things happen every day. And you just have to be more cautious. We have to be careful and change our way of thinking, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think because we live in the suburbs, we think we're safer out here. It's no big deal. We're in Walmart parking lot, for God's sake. Like, really? Just don't think.
That's
what about you, Judith? What would you do, Judith, if someone said, oh, excuse me, something's going on with your tire?
I think that my reaction will be to check what was happening because I trust people. I am really I believe in goodness. I will open my car and I will go and check. But now listen to Kiara, I will be more alert. Mm-hmm. And in that moment, I will say, oh, thank you. My husband is coming, or somebody can check for me and go to the gas station. But if I will don't listen that before, like with Kiara, maybe I will go down and check it out myself too. Yeah, I think as Gita mentioned, in other countries, you are more alert because of the circumstance. And here at home, you are more relaxed, basically. You're more comfortable and you're in your everyday and everything is good, everything is fine. And you don't think that something like that can happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those con artists, they get into everything, all sorts of scams now, right?
Well, they're disarming. Like these two gentlemen, they were well dressed, so you don't
Wow.
feel, you weren't scared. Like there wasn't that
Yeah.
instant, oh my gosh, who's talking to me? So you kind of trusting, oh, you're well presentable, so it should be okay, right?
Yeah.
And then, but I was shopping. Like I just wanted to get my stuff and go home, and
Yeah.
then this happened. Like,
Wow.
and yeah, first thing I phoned Kathy, I've been robbed. Not that she could have done anything for me. And then I called the police. They did come, but they go, there's nothing. They couldn't even find anything on the surveillance. They were so good. They knew what they were doing and where to
Wow.
do it.
And they vanished like that big
They
parking
vanished, like,
lot.
literally
They
disappeared.
probably squatted down. The thing is with me, like I always put everything in my trunk, like even my purse. It's just, I don't love it on my seat or anything like that. So everything always goes into my trunk. The seat is free, but it's funny, like even recanting what you did, like
Yeah.
she backed into the spot. She never does that. She unlocked all of her doors. She never does that. Cause I guess in these other cars, like you can get close to the car. It only unlocks one door, which
driver's
is your
side,
door.
yeah.
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 So all of these things, and they were watching, they watched. She put her purse away. They saw that. She put her groceries away. They saw that. So of course, if everything was in the trunk, for example, they're not going to be able to scam you that way because who's going to be opening your trunk? You're going to notice, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that'll be my thing. I'll just keep putting everything in my trunk. So
Yeah. But it's eerie though. Cause I know I was telling Kat, I was afraid to even go back to the parking lot, go back to the
Oh.
store. Took me several
Wow.
weeks to go back because I was just afraid of, I've never been afraid. I go out like at 10 o'clock to get my groceries.
Yeah, no,
'cause it's no big deal, right?
yeah, I went with her. She asked me, can you come to Walmart with me? And so I knew what that meant. She didn't need to tell me that she's afraid to go. So I said, yeah, sure, let's go. But anyhow, just be on high alert. Seniors are getting scammed, you guys. There's these car things that are happening in parking lots.
Yeah.
And when we thought that it was a time where it was only happening at Christmas, it's happening all year long now. There's a lot of crazy things that are going on. There doesn't really need to be a reason, sadly, but we just need to be careful. So thanks for watching tonight. If you have a question for us, let us know and maybe we'll answer it one night. Thanks so much. Bye for now.
Bye.